Hi everyone, it's March in Indianapolis here inside Bankers Life Fieldhouse, joined by voice of the Badgers, Matt LePay. I'm Chris Hall for UWBadgers.com. As you can see behind us, Wisconsin on the floor during shootaround, getting ready for Nebraska. And I want to say, things are already heated. It's contentious. Nebraska coach Tim Miles talking some serious trash post-game, saying it's Greg Gard's first day on the job officially, so I'm sure he'll be nervous. We can take advantage of that. Now, of course, he's talking tongue-in-cheek. Anyone who knows the relationship these two have understand he was just kidding around. But hey, it is Coach Gard's first game here in the tournament, going against a friend of his. Emotionally, everyone back to zero after this week, man.
I think so, Chris. I don't want to say it was a foregone conclusion, but I think when it became official earlier in the week, the players certainly weren't surprised. It's been so impressive how they have bought into some changes that Greg has implemented beginning the day after he was announced that he was going to be the interim head coach, bringing Howard Moore onto the staff. So maybe a sense of relief or just knowing that you can move on now. That chapter is done. But I think if Greg was going to be nervous, it might have been before he became the full-time guy. So there's always going to be a pressure. But Greg, if he has felt it at any time, he's done a great job of hiding it. He's a pretty level, even-keeled guy, and the players have really picked up on that.
Talked to Coach Howard Moore last night about the biggest difference between the last time they played. Of course, they are now with Siobhan Shields, Nebraska. So that in mind, you see what he does for his team. They played well last night. You get less than 24 hours to prepare for this game. Three things that are going to kind of determine the outcome in your mind.
Well, you mentioned it with Shields. He's since he has come back from his injury, he missed 4 games because of concussion. So he's averaging about 22 points a game, trying to pick up the slack. Nebraska has been a better offensive team this year than last year, but really scuffled without him. Their points per game dropped by about 13, 14 points per. So if you're Wisconsin, get back to what you've been doing most of the time on the defensive end. Purdue probably would have lit up anybody on Sunday, scoring 91 points against a very good defensive team in the Badgers, but get back to your principles, be able to protect the rim, stay in front of people. Offensively, as trite as this sounds, make shots. And when I say that, make jumpers. You're going to get your chances in the paint, but you look for Vito Brown to continue to hit the shots that he's been hitting from mid-range and beyond, Nigel Hayes, Bronson Koenig, so on and so forth. Really, Chris, for the Badgers, just keep doing what they've been doing to win 11 out of 13 games, be patient on offense, go inside out, get good looks if you're taking shots from the perimeter.
Yeah, right now we're here for shoot-around tip-off at 9 Eastern. We have some time to go sightseeing considering the last game of the day here in this building. But when do you guys go on air for pregame?
We will go on the air about 7 o'clock Central Time. So everything is approximate right now. So we're thinking about an 8 o'clock tip. The game in front of the Badger game is Penn State and Ohio State. Yep. Ohio State game. So we'll see how that turns out. Obviously, the Maryland Terrapins are waiting the winner of the Badger game against Nebraska. So about an hour before tip. So we'll say 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Spend that time with Matt. After the game, spend your time with us. We'll be here talking to Coach Gard and the players post game. And for UWBadgers.com, I'm Chris Hall.